Hello everyone, and welcome to something a little bit different. Aidan is going to be playing Spelunky for PC. Now, if you haven't heard of this game, I'm not sure what rock you've been living under, but it's been recently making waves all over YouTube, so you have to have seen something about it. If you honestly have no idea, to give you a brief breakdown, Spelunky is a roguelike inspired platformer, completely randomly generated levels, and it is a pain in the ass. I love this game, but it is hard as all get out. My experience with the game started on Xbox Live, and I've been playing it since, and for the past 2 months or so, since I heard it was releasing on the PC, I have been freaking out and literally counting down the days. And hopefully, by playing it for you guys and myself, I'll get better over time. I have played it a little bit, like I was saying. I did get past the tutorial level, and I unlocked, I think, one character, the pirate woman. Let's see if we can find her. Yeah, I unlocked her, and she's pretty snazzy. But we still have 15 characters to unlock, lots of stuff to go through. I am going to play as the girl character because that's usually how I roll in games that allow me to do so. And I'm not going to play the daily challenge yet. That's going to be a separate set of videos, I think. At the moment, it's not even fun for me to play the daily challenge because none of my Steam friends seem to own the game, and I have no idea what's up with that. So, I'll play it anyway, I'll record myself, and I'll see how I fare against the leaderboard, but for the purposes of this series, we're just going to play the regular old adventure mode. So let's get into the mines here. I'm dreading recording myself playing this. I played it for a couple hours today, and I'm actually ashamed to admit that on the PC version at least, I haven't got past the second level of the jungle. And that's really embarrassing to admit in front of everyone. So again, for those of you who literally have not played an ounce of this game, you can pretty much, get killed very easily, as you can see. You start out with 4 health, which is indicated by the little heart up in the top left corner of the screen. And now I have 3 because I just ate snake and spider. You can run, which I tend to run through all the levels. You can also walk slowly. I'm guessing that my tendency to run might be why I die so often. I'm not super patient. You can also, as you can see, pick up pretty much any item you see, and you can huck it at things, so I like to throw things at other things and hopefully cause them to die. You also collect money, and that is pretty much your main objective here. In terms of survival... Oh, ow, I kind of knew that was coming. In terms of survival, you want to make lots of money and be able to purchase items that will get you through the game. So that ugly pug up there is what is known as a damsel. I have my damsel set to the pug because I think the human characters are kind of ugly. So why not, allow the pug to get me through life? But the purpose of the damsel is if you rescue him and bring him to the final door, which is just down there, you will receive 1 more health after you've completed the level. So that's a bonus, especially because I am now sitting at 1 lonely heart. This is off to a really good start, and unfortunately through all the videos this is probably how it will go. So let's cut our losses on this level and we'll move on. Get a nice little kiss from the dog, and move on to the second level of the mines. There's lots of stuff you can pick up too. You can see gold in the walls, that usually indicates that there's money hidden behind there. There's all sorts of jewels you can pick up which all contribute to your money. The spikes are bastards, you want to stay away from them, but you can run through them, which I learned in the Xbox Live version. So that's good, you just can't fall on them. And unfortunately it's easy to make that mistake. So, we'll whip the bat. And you see there's a locked chest. The locked chest is awesome. If you can unlock it, I can't remember what the name of it is, but you will essentially be able to see what is hidden behind all these little gold deposits in the walls. So you can see if it's worth getting. It'll also allow you to see things like the entrance to the secret shop in the jungle. You can also kind of use it to kill things, which is a bonus. But you have to find the key. So, since I don't yet know where the key is, I'm going to take the chest with me and just hope I didn't miss the key somewhere. Now, one of the things I've learned in all of my spelunking is that it's a good idea to pick up the little clay urns and throw them rather than just whipping them to destroy them. That is because it's possible for them to be a critter hanging out inside, like a spider or a snake, and they can pop out and eat your face, and that's no good. Alright, perfect, we have key. So let's bomb our way down there since there doesn't seem to be an entrance. And not that I think we'll get very far, but now you can see that you can see gems hidden in the walls. I don't really want to bomb my way through this shop, so let's rope our way out of here. Oh, that was lucky. It's almost like I planned that. Pro strats right there. So we didn't find the damsel on this level, which kind of blows. Or maybe I did and I just walked past it, but... Oh, it's right there. Well, I'm willing to sacrifice a rope to get to that. Sure, why not? Let's see, because we do need the health, so let's see if we can't get him in there. It's kind of nice, when you pick them up it sort of paralyzes them, but they'll sort of come back to life and walk in the direction they're facing when they come to life, so you can just kind of put them up there and they'll walk in. Alright, hi Tarn. Tarn, you have a weird name. Oh, I have been taking too long. Let us just go. So, if you take longer than a certain point, I think it's 2.5 minutes on a particular level, the ghost will come. And if the ghost touches you, you are just dead. Straight up dead. You go back to the beginning, you lose everything, and you start over. The ghost does have some benefits, which I've actually only seen in other people's games, so I'm not really equipped to comment on them. But the idea is, I guess, to get through the levels as quickly as possible so you don't have to contend with the ghost. Makes sense. Sometimes though, like when I do crap like this, I end up taking more time than I want to. I just really wanted that ruby thing. And then the ghost comes to get me, so that's no good. So let's take this stone with us for destruction purposes. So aside from the 2 major screw-ups on the first level, I haven't really had too much of a problem. Knock on wood before I screw that up. Alright, the big scary spider. So, you want to try and get him to die, because you can get paste that way, which will cause your bombs to stick to things. Now, doing that... Ah, perfect. The easiest way is just to launch a bomb and get it stuck in his web. So now we've got paste, which means when we throw our bombs at something, rather than having to strategically place them, they will just sort of stick, which is nice. It takes a lot of error out of it. So let's put you in there and see. Okay, scorpions are dicks, so I don't really want to go over there. We missed the next thing, the idol. Let's see if we can get over there. I only have 2 bombs, so you gotta kind of plan this out. I could be screwing myself here, but if you bring that idol to the end... Oh, this isn't gonna work. Oh, there we go. If you bring the idol to the end and drop it through the door like you do the damsel, it'll give you more money, and money is always good. So, bombs, bombs? Yeah, bombs. I'm super excited for those bombs. Alright, so what do we got here? Let's throw a rope up there, steal that before we get crushed. Bonus. Alright, so in the boulder's path of destruction, we uncovered some more gold, and we're gonna... Oh, good, that got in. I thought I was gonna have to waste a rope to get through the door, but luckily that is not the case. So let's keep on keeping on. Get a kiss from our ugly damsel, and move on to the 4th level of the mines. I've actually been doing pretty good. I'm gonna chalk it up to not beginner's luck, but recorder's luck, I guess. I know sometimes when I watch people play games, they instantly do better. I don't know if it's like a pressure thing. I'm not even gonna contend with that. You can see there's an arrow trap and it's gonna shoot my face off, so we're just gonna leave that stuff alone. Now this is kind of a dick situation. Ow! For that reason. Whee! Oh! Ow! Oh gosh. Okay. Not the worst way that could have gone. Also not the best. So as you can see, scorpions, yeah, are very much assholes, like I kind of said. What do we got down there? Arrow traps. I think we disarmed both of them. We've got another shop, so let's buy the compass, which will always point us to the exit. Let's buy more bombs, and let's buy climbing gloves. Because if I'm entirely honest, I'm not sure how far I'm going to get. Yeah, the damsel's down there. I'm not going to be able to get to him without much of a problem, so... Or will I? I could try... Where is it? I'm going to need to use some bombs. You know what? Let's just go. We're going to leave him. Let's jump, jump, jump. Thank God you disarmed that trap. And we'll just go. So there we go, we made it to the jungle. There's 4 levels in each, 4 sub-levels, I guess, in each level. And after that you sort of change biomes, which each biome has its own unique strategies. The jungle, one of those annoying bits, is the monkey. The monkey will try and latch onto you and steal your shit, which sucks. Now that I have the eye, I don't know where I jumped, but you can see I jumped somewhere and it was flashing blue, so that indicates that the secret shop is nearby. I do have some money, I could use it, but for now let's just try and focus on survival and not making it too complicated. Let's throw this guy into the spikes, make sure he's dead. So this monkey, if I can make it across here, and that's one of the many stupid ways that Aidan dies. So that sucks. So that's Spelunky, and that's about as good as I am at the game. Yeah. I really like the game, even though I suck at it. It's one of those games where the respawn time is so quick that you're like, okay, I screwed that up real bad, but you know what? Let's just try one more time. We'll try another time. Just once more. And then that turns into hours of spelunking. And you could be like me and not make it past the 2nd floor of the jungle in doing so. But you know what? It happens. It's alright. I believe in practice makes better. I won't say perfect because I don't think I will ever be perfect in this game. But practice definitely helps you improve. So let's keep on going and see how far we can get. I'm actually hoping, as much of a long shot as this may be, that over time, I might actually make it to the end of the game, possibly. Who knows? Anything is possible, right? Let me have that much. And over time and recording it, it forces me to practice more, so there's that. Let's get the damsel, it's here, so, woo, get out of there. Perfect, I was a little worried that was gonna work. The parachute is kind of a cool thing. If you're an idiot like me and sometimes don't judge your jumps correctly, it will deploy and you won't take falling damage, which is a shitty thing to take. Sometimes you just misjudge your jump by just like the teeny tiniest amount. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste another rope. And the parachute is a helpful sort of contingency plan for when you screw that up. So it's nice to have, we'll keep it. Not that we really have an option to not keep it, I guess. That's one thing I haven't really played with. I don't really know how to put that. Whether or not you have the option once you've picked up an item to discard it. I guess you could sort of force deploy the parachute if you really didn't want it. I can't really think of a reason why you wouldn't want it. I guess if you were trying to make the game like super ultra hard mode. But I guess, yeah, your only option would be to force it to deploy and then go on without it. Let's see here. So I'm getting better already at the whole pick up the urn things and throw them rather than whipping them, which is nice. Alright, so that was kind of stupid. We're gonna have to use some things. If I want the damsel, it's 2 bombs away. I've got 5 health, I probably don't need it, though sacrificing it to Kali might be a thing. But at this stage in the game, I'm going to try and keep as many resources as I possibly can to sort of further my chances for survival. Though I do see bombs in the shop down there. So that being said, let's go grab the damsel. I think we can grab it with the resources we have anyway. Oh yeah, okay. And then we'll just buy some more bombs and all will be good and forgiven and everything. So, die, Mr. Bat. Mr. Ugly Pug, you come with me. And let's go. That was dangerous. Usually I look down before falling to make sure I'm not going to fall into any spike traps, and I didn't do that time. So fun fact, you can, if you want, be a total asshole and just rob the shopkeeper, but that's usually some bad times. Usually if you do that, you piss them off, and they don't really want to be friends with you anymore. So they'll try and shoot you until you're dead, and if you manage somehow... Oh, this is crap. I should have taken a rock with me. If you manage to actually survive and kill them, whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. They will just sort of follow you around and just kill you at any opportunity you get. I think it wears off after a certain number of levels, but it's not good. And being that I'm not very good at the game, I like to keep as many allies as possible. Alright, you know what we're gonna try and do? Since the altar is right there, we're gonna try and sacrifice that big... Oh, ouch. That big dude. On the altar. Ow! She seems pleased with me, but she didn't give me anything, so that's kind of a jerk move. Alright, what do we got going on here? Yeah, you can sacrifice things. Ah, see, there's a parachute. You can sacrifice living things on the altar, to my understanding, and sometimes it gives you items. Apparently that time it did not. I'm not really sure what the conditions for getting an item are or not. Like, let me just put this straight up front. I am absolutely not an expert at the game, and in fact, I am exactly the opposite. So you won't hear me claiming to know something, oh Jesus, or even anything about the game. So... Oh crap. I'm so glad that that sort of exploded itself. I was a little bit worried how that was gonna go. Pro throw! I'm proud of that. Now, is this worth it? Let's see here. Dynamite or TNT boxes, or I don't know what you want to call them, but they're a tricky thing. And usually not worth messing around with, if I'm honest. I usually just kind of leave them alone, but you know what? In Spelunky, dying is not really a big deal. You start over and that kind of sucks, but when you're not super good at the game, generally you haven't made a whole lot of progress, so it's totally cool to just blow yourself up and start over. But I'm pretty happy with how these two runs have gone. Given that I only have a couple hours in the Steam version of the game, and maybe, possibly... maybe 10 hours in the Xbox Live version, and that's pretty generous. I suck at the game, yes, but that's the entire point of this channel, is to get better at games. Aidan evolves. I'm going to evolve in games, so I'm not really going to be too hard about not being very good. So let's try and disable this scorpion so he doesn't oh, ow. Oh, shoot. So Scorpion here is going to try and lunge at us. And I think... Oh, Shiza! Shiza Manelli. Alright. Perfect. Though not so perfect. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we just disarmed many traps, which is good. Let's kill the bat. I'm working on finding the key here so we can see what's behind the walls, but I worry it might have been elsewhere. And now I gotta kill that guy. Let's see. Oh, perfect. I almost feel like, and I don't want to jinx it, but sometimes I feel like the game is, in the PC version, it almost feels like it hands you some of the easier things. So most of the time I haven't had too much of an issue finding the key in order to unlock the chest. Whereas I found personally in the Xbox Live version, it was next to impossible. So I'm not going to complain, but that seems to be a change to me, or I'm just getting better at the game, which is also possible. Alright, we've got 4 ropes. Let's go and get this idol. Oh, crap! Oh, God. I was kind of hoping to get them both in one shaft. Alright, let's get that and get ourselves some extra gold. Interesting thing I want to share with you guys that I just learned playing this through with you is that the rock, when you steal the idol, comes out of that guy's head, and I never noticed that before. I don't know if I'm crazy or what, but I never noticed that before, so sweet. I learned something completely irrelevant about the game. Alright, check it out! Let's see here. One of the annoying things about the jungle, ow, is the tiki trap dudes. I want to try and kill him. Yeah. So the tiki traps are complete dicks and will shoot off spikes at you in the direction that you came to them from. Oh, and then that happens. Alright, I'm not going to jinx myself any further. I'm going to take a break from Spelunky. But yeah, look forward to some new videos. I'm hoping to play this through a little bit more and get better at it, and hopefully you guys won't want to hang yourselves while watching me play it. I'll also start uploading the daily challenges later on once I get a little bit more practice and want to record those as well. So for now, thank you for watching me play Spelunky. Until next time, leave me some comments or pop on over to Twitter, twitter.com/aidanevolves, and follow me there and we can chat and be friends. Bye now.